Spartanburg Regional Healthcare System is committed to offering quality health care. As part of its mission, its corporate education offers life-saving classes to schools throughout the upstate, teaching children CPR and the Heimlich maneuver. Thanks to Upward Sports for hosting a Mega Body event sponsored by Cardiology Services and the Spartanburg Regional Heart Board, school children were able to experience this larger-than-life walk-through model of the human body. Students were taught about healthy diet, exercise, and they learned life-saving techniques. Here are two stories of children who saved the lives of others thanks to these invaluable classes.
I feel proud and like I did what I was supposed to do. I'm like, wow, I saved his life. People from my mom's work at Spartanburg Regional, they came in one of our activity times and they taught me that CPR and they taught me the Heimlich maneuver and they taught me the signs and they taught me like special ways to put your hand on CPR and Heimlich maneuver. You had to do all this stuff before you actually did it. Like the CPR, you had to check the area and all that stuff, and then with the Heimlich, you would have to actually see signs of if he was choking. They would eat something and it would be like red and have like the sign of that, and they wouldn't be able to talk. They would just be like, they would barely be able to breathe. It was interesting and kind of scary at the same time because like I never imagined that I would have to use it or somebody else would have to use it.
It was a little interesting at the beginning because I never seen a class like that. So then we learned it. And then I think it was really interesting. It's very 100% helpful because if they see like an adult or a child like me, they could run over and save that person.
I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know about this stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna have to use this on somebody. What if this happens one day? We were walking down the hallway and we went to go eat lunch and we were having nachos that day. He sat down and someone made him laugh, and when he made him laugh, he started choking and it got lodged in his throat. And so I'm doing all that stuff like the holding his neck for signs and his face turning purple and stuff.
First I was like talking to like the student, and then like he said a joke. Then I ate the chip while I was laughing, and then it went down wrong. I guess it went down the wrong pipe. So I was laughing, and then I started choking. First, everybody was thinking I was just playing around. Then they started seeing my face to turn a different color. I was very scared and very, very, very not happy. It was tense.
My other friend, he went to go get water. He was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? He's like, and then I rushed over there. I was like, can you breathe? Are you okay? I was nervous and confident at the same time. I put my arms like this, and then I went around like under his arms and put my hands like this and pushed on his like lower stomach part right here. And the piece of the chip came out.
I was very, very thankful he was there because that could have been my life.
He was like, oh, thank you. I was like, oh my gosh, did I really just do that? I was like, wow.
I'm just proud of him. I'm very, very proud of him that he was able to save someone's life. I mean, a child's life, their classmates' life in the cafeteria with lots of little children around and him being distracted. He was able to pay attention to that child, see the signs, and save his life.
I'm thankful that Spencer knew how to perform the Heimlich maneuver, and he was at the right place at the right time, and I'm just so thankful.
I feel great. I mean, some people would just get scared and run away and be like, go get help. And I just went over there and saved them. So that felt good.
One day my school went to a field trip to Upward, and we was learning about CPR and helping people who's choking and if they're like down and they can't do anything. They taught us signs like if a person's grabbing their neck, or if they're like not breathing well, or if they're just struggling to breathe or gasp for air. You'd have to use 2 hands and then place it right at the chest and then just pull up. I just did not think that I would ever need to use it because it's just rare that it's ever needed to me, I think. One day, me and my brother were sitting around the couch and just watching TV. We heard my mom choking or coughing, and she just would not stop. And so my brother went in there, and I didn't think much of it since she was only coughing. And when my brother went in there, he called me into the kitchen to help out Mom, and Mom told me, or like signaled to me, to do the Heimlich.
I was cleaning up after supper and took a bite of a green bean, and it just did not go down. It wasn't like it was completely blocked, so I tried to cough and realized it wasn't coming up. So I coughed harder and it wasn't working. And so I began to be tired and couldn't get it up. So that was when I realized that I was in trouble. I was beginning to get scared. My husband was in out of town business, so it was just me and the kids. So I was beginning to worry a little bit.
My mom signaled me to do like the Heimlich as soon as possible because she was just not coughing up or doing anything. She just needed air. When it popped in my head to do the Heimlich, I was calm and I knew what to do because they had taught us for so long. When I realized that my mom needed the Heimlich done to her, I put my hands firm and like cupped them, and I just pushed up just like that. And then once I realized that she needed it done more than once, I did it a second time and it worked.
I was very proud of his ability to assess the situation, know what I needed, and to do what I needed him to do. My son saved my life, and I know that I've heard about many other kids who have had the opportunity to help others because of this class being given, and I know they're learning about the human body and processes in the human body, and I think it's absolutely wonderful that they have that opportunity.
I just really didn't think that I did much to help, but until like later in the day, then I was like, wow, I actually saved my mom's life.